Hey, this is Greg Auman for TampaBay.com doing a little video preview for tonight's South Florida-West Virginia game in Morgantown. It's an ESPN game on a Thursday night. That hasn't always meant good things for USF football. They're 0-5 on Thursday nights over the last 3 seasons, but it is West Virginia, and that has meant good things for USF football. They've won 3 of the last 4 against the Mountaineers. The first key I'm going to talk about for USF is turnovers. If you talk to Skip Holtz, his magic number for any game is at least 3 takeaways. Feels like that's the number he needs for him to have an edge in a key statistic. He thinks that's the statistic that is as closely correlated with wins and losses as anything else. So 3 turnovers is where he'll start at. If you go back to the Syracuse game on Saturday, obviously they only had 1 turnover, that coming on a muffed punt return. 1 much less of a magical number when it comes to takeaways. So winning that battle is the first step. Of course, right now, when you think about USF, that offense has to click much better than it has the last couple games. B.J. Daniels has to find a rhythm with his receivers. Mo Plancher and possibly Demetrius Murray or Marcus Shaw have to establish some kind of run game. USF done a great job against West Virginia of containing their run game, of holding guys like Noel Devine, Steve Slayton to well under their averages in past games. They have to do that tonight, but they also have to run the ball well. We talked about forcing turnovers. It also means having far less turnovers than USF has had. B.J. Daniels has 6 interceptions in the 2 games USF has played against BCS conference opponents. He's got to cut that number way down. The other thing we'll talk about is special teams. Obviously, USF has had a lot of big plays on special teams. 2 blocked punts for touchdowns. Last week, Lindsey Lamar had a 94-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Terrence Mitchell's had a 67-yard punt return for a touchdown. Those are all big game-changing plays, and USF probably needs at least one of those tonight. The earlier the better if you want to get some of the crowd out of the way in Morgantown, because they're going to have a big crowd. It's going to be a cool night tonight, maybe not record cold like the 29 degrees it was 2 years ago, but probably in the mid-40s and probably not what USF is used to playing. Anyway, we'll have a lot more tonight, so please check in. We'll be live blogging at TampaBay.com. We'll have much more then. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon.